For the first time, India's Supreme Court has recognized the right to protect against the adverse effects of climate change as a distinct fundamental right in the Constitution. This is extremely significant as climate change continues to change life on Earth. The concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere from burning fossil fuels is causing unprecedented weather events worldwide. 2023 was the warmest year on record, with extreme temperatures, wildfires, cyclones, floods, and droughts ravaging almost all the world. India was no different. A report found out that India experienced extreme weather events on 314 out of 365 days in 2022, meaning that at least one extreme climate event was reported in some parts of India on each of these days. India is home to over 1.4 billion people living in diverse topography. This makes them extremely vulnerable to climate events. These events are not only fatal to human lives, but they also have economic consequences. The Reserve Bank of India's reports suggest that, in absence of adequate mitigation policies, India may lose 3 to 10% of its GDP annually by 2100 due to climate change. Given this backdrop, this is a landmark decision by the Supreme Court of India. In the Indian Constitution, there are Articles 21 and 14, that is, the right to equality and the right to life. The court emphasized that clean and stable environments are essential for realizing these rights. The judgment came from a case of endangerment of great Indian bustard. The species, which has its natural habitat in Gujarat and Rajasthan, has been facing threats as power transmission lines block their flight routes. While the power transmission is crucial to nation's growth, it is high time that emphasis was placed on the preservation of natural habitats of flora and fauna. The court balanced the issue of the shift to renewable energy with the protection of the species. The court said that as number of climate cases increases day by day, there is an urgent need to articulate the same as a distinct right. It is highlighted how the fundamental human right to a healthy environment is threatened by climate crisis, citing the impacts of air pollution, rising temperature, and food shortages. Additionally, the court highlighted the interconnectedness of climate change with various human rights, including health, indigenous rights, gender equality, and development. This verdict marks a significant step in recognizing and addressing the impacts of climate change on individuals and communities in India without compromising on climate action. This verdict paved the way for other countries to follow.